Hey Yoginis, it's Donna here and I'm back with another short feminine yoga practice, and this time we'll be staying on the mat, keeping it close to the earth, keeping it grounded, because this video is coming out around the time of the new moon, where the energy is more yin and more about drawing inwards. And this practice was also inspired by a book I'm reading called The Burning Woman by Lucy H Pearce. And that's all about the heroine's journey as opposed to the hero's journey, which is more about outward focus. So the heroine's journey is more about drawing inside into the shadows, into the darkness, to find that inner fire that burns within. And that inner fire is simply your feminine power. And again, this video is coming out around Halloween or Samhain. And the burning woman is synonymous with witch, which has some negative connotations, but witch really is just a powerful woman that's found her full feminine power and allows it to shine. It was any woman that didn't know her place at that point in time. So this is all about finding that confidence within, that inner magic, that inner fire, and even that inner witch, and letting that shine out into the world once again. So grab any props that you need to feel comfortable. We'll be on our knees, so grab pillows, cushions, etc. that you need to pad yourself up to feel comfortable, and join me on the mat. So come to sit in a comfortable seated position for you. Spine is tall, shoulders are relaxed. Bring your hands into prayer position in front of the heart and solar plexus area. And then part your palms of your hands, almost like you have a flame in between the palms of your hands. So this is your inner flame, that feminine power that lives deep inside. And we're going to protect it with our hands. And if it feels okay to do so, I invite you to close your eyes. And just begin to deepen your breath, letting it flow down towards your belly, expanding your rib cage in every direction. Just quickly scanning the body to find any areas of tension. And with every exhale, letting that tension go. And imagining, visualizing, or sensing that flame in between the palms of your hands. You might even feel the heat of the flames warming your hands, beginning to shine more brightly with each breath. And as that flame burns, that feminine power, and if you like, you can set an intention for the month ahead. What do you want to create? What do you desire? What are you burning for? And placing it into the flame. A few more breaths here. Feeling the flame protecting that inner light. And allowing it to shine brightly outwards. And keeping the attention in, just place the palms of the hands over the solar plexus area and letting that flame dissolve into that solar plexus chakra. your area of inner power, will, and confidence. And then gently opening your eyes. Placing the palms of your hands on your knees, and we're going to begin to do ribcage circles to the right, keeping the sits bones rooted into the earth and just allowing that ribcage to circle around the top of the pelvis. Beginning to stir up that Shakti energy that lives at the base of the spine. And you can inhale on the way forward and exhale on the way back. Inhale as you come forward and exhaling as you move back. And again, you can close your eyes and draw the attention inwards, feeling the spine as it moves like a ladle around the bowl of your pelvis. Almost like you're stirring a cauldron. Start to just spiral back to center, pause, and then begin to spiral the other direction. Inhaling as you come forward and exhaling as you move back. Keeping the gaze inwards and just allowing this to be a moving meditation. As we're beginning to move the energy up the spine. A couple more big circles here. And then come back to center. Keeping the eyes closed, just flip the palms up and open in a gesture of receptivity, the feminine energy of receiving. Ready to receive that intention that you set with the flame. And open your eyes and slowly make your way onto your hands and your knees, coming into that tabletop position. And we're going to do some spiral cat-cows with the rib cage. So as you inhale, the rib cage comes down and around, and as you exhale, push into the earth and the rib cage moves up and around. So inhale as you come down and exhale as you complete the circle up. So you're really just again spiraling that rib cage from the solar plexus up in a circular motion. Can bend the elbows. And again, this doesn't need to look any particular way. We're just moving in a non-linear fashion. And I invite you to close your eyes and just start to move intuitively. And you can even bring the head in, bring the hips in if they want to come in. Just moving in any way that feels intuitive, allowing your body to unwind. Notice the direction you're going and then begin to move in the other direction. Inhaling as you come down and around and exhaling as you move up and over. Stoking that solar plexus, that inner fire. And then come back to center. And then we're going to bring our right leg forward. So bringing your right leg forward into that low lunge. So once you've found your alignment of knee above ankle, coming up, drawing the abs in, pelvic floor slightly engaged, And we're going to burn those flames brightly. So inhale, making a flame shape as you come up, and big sigh out the mouth as you come down. Again, inhale and exhale. Last one, let me see those flames glow brightly on the inhale, and exhale as you come back down. And then we're just going to flip the back leg at a 45-degree angle, and feel free to pad up the knees here. If the knees are a little bit sensitive and you need to put a blanket, feel free to put that. So the back foot just spirals back at a 45-degree angle, and you're going to find yourself in a side lunge position. And here we're going to take prana mudra with your right hand. So your pinky and your ring fingers are being held down by the thumb, and the peace fingers are up and together, prana mudra. And we're just going to place prana mudra somewhere that feels comfortable on the thigh, and then place that left hand over that solar plexus area, and then we're just going to gently start to rock, just rocking into the hips, feeling the flame in the solar plexus area, your inner fire. If you keep the breath steady, and then come to stillness. Straighten that right leg now into gate pose. Place your right arm on your leg and reach your left arm up and over into a nice big side body stretch. Relax that left shoulder and breathe into the left rib cage. Take a deep breath here and exhale, spiral the wrist as you come down. Plant the left hand down to the ground or onto a block if you need a little bit of height, and then reach that right arm up and over, feeling a long line of energy right from the toes to the fingertips. And again, deep breath in, and then exhale. Face the ground, come round to face the back of the mat now. Coming into child's pose, knees wide, big toes touch, sit back on your heels, and then just come down into child's pose. And bring your hands into prayer position, and just allow your whole body to melt into the earth. And here we're going to just wiggle the hips from side to side. Breathing into the whole of the back of the body. Feeling the rib cage expand as you breathe. And bowing down to the earth. Bowing down to that inner fire, that inner feminine power that lives within. And then come to stillness. Push yourself up. Coming onto all fours once again, and we're just going to do that little sequence on the other side. So this time your left leg is coming forward into that low lunge position. Find your alignment, and once you've found your balance, come up, draw the abs in, magnetize those inner thighs together, and let's stoke the flames with our breath. So inhale, flames rise, exhale, arms come back down. Again, inhale and exhale. Last one, inhale, make those flames, and exhale, come back down. And again, that back leg is swiveling round into that side lunge. Adjust the position as you need. Pad up the other knee if you need to. Taking prana mudra with the left hand this time. So the thumb, again, is holding down the pinky and ring fingers, peace fingers together, placing the mudra somewhere that feels comfortable on the leg, and your right hand's over that solar plexus. And again, we're just going to rock and move into the hips and into the solar plexus chakra. Keeping the breath steady. And come back to center, straighten that left leg, left arm on the leg, and reach that right arm up and over into a big side body stretch. Feeling the ribs expand with every breath. One more breath here. And exhale, twirl the wrists back down, planting the right hand on a block or the floor and reaching the left arm up and over into that big side body stretch. And then facing the ground once again, we're coming into that child's pose again. So knees wide, big toes touch, come down into child's pose. Take that prayer position with your hands. And again, just allow the energy just to move and sway your hips from side to side as you take some deep breaths, as you send the breath into the back of the body. And then gently push into the earth, walk the hands back up. And option to lie down in Shavasana or come with me just to finish this short practice in a seated meditation. So the option is yours, lying or sitting. And if you're sitting with me, you're holding that flame in the palms of the hands in front of the heart and solar plexus area. And again, I invite you to close your eyes. Feel that flame burning bright now. Noticing what you notice in your body, your mind, and your energy. And perhaps bringing to mind that intention once again. Feeling it burn bright in between the palms of the hands. And as you hold that inner flame, that inner light, that inner feminine power, I'll read you a quick quote from the book, The Burning Woman by Lucy H Pearce. When we embody the energy of the creatrix, we stand in the fullness of our birthright as a two-way channel of the full creative power of the universe. So feel that power burn brightly in between the palms of the hands. The power to create, and to birth. Opening the eyes. And we're going to inhale, let that flame rise. Exhale, release it up to the universe. Inhale, gather all that feminine power. And exhale, bring it all the way down and place it into that solar plexus area. Thanks for practicing with me today. And do let me know in the comments below, have you read the book? What did you think of it? And join me again on the full moon for our next practice. I'll see you then.